After ball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Luis Castillo will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season. And there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
Digging in, Tommy Edman. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman. よいしょ。ちょっと待ってね。よいしょ。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it
やっぱ
comes.
綺麗だね。
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Batting second, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. In his career versus this pitcher, he's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once and right into the shift. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Fouled away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Fielded cleanly.
Oh, my
He's called out on a close play at first.
Batting third, the first baseman,
stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt.
Go shit.
First pitch of the at bat.
かぶれたですね。
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars.
We'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
On the show.
Miles Michaelis, right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try.
もうちょっとカメラ位置があるかな。これぐらいだな。
To limit the hits per 9
し。
Hit down the third base
Castellanos.
line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by
そ
him
の
at
間、
third.
その間二塁行け、二塁、二塁。よーし、二塁。
Batting second.
うわー、やらかしたー。
Goes out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
さあ、ウィンカー、なんかこう。さあ、今回ブルワーズに移籍しましたね。
At the plate, Jesse Winker. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is O'Neill. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
さあ、ブラッド。
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. From the belt, the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Castellanos takes his lead at third with one away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Back goes Thomas.
これ犠牲フライか？これ犠
He
牲フライ。
gets there to make the catch, but this should bring
ああ、もう
home
十
a
分
run
十
as the
分。
runner tags
オ
from
ッケ
third.
ー。
And the run will score as the
さあ、
Reds
早くも1
strike
点
first
先
to lead
制。
it 1-0.
Batting fourth.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. The first run of the game and pick up the
さあ、
RBI.
4番スアレスです。
Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly.
前回えらい打ちまくったから
Now
ね、
here's
こ
the
の
pitch.
スアレスは。
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one.
球審ですね。
You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't
い
afford.
った
There's
ー
a
文
swing
句な
and
し
a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt
な
home
んと
run.
2試合連続のホームランスアレス。今日もカットバしました。
Solo shot here to left, career homer number 149.
なん
And
と
it's
ツ
given
ーランホー
Cincinnati
ムラ
a
ン。
2-0
ああ、違う、ソロ
lead.
ホームラン。ナイスバッティング。前持てよ。あ、分かった
That's how
よ
the。manager drew it up right there.
いや、今のはバ
Hold
チ
the
コーンって打ち
visiting
ました
team
ね。
scoreless and then grab a huge home run in
ああ、い
the
い
first.
音。いい音だ。もうお客様分かってます。総立ちしてますよ。
Into the box now, Mike
The second
Moustakas.
baseman, Mike.
Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
うわ
Line
ー
drive, fair
オッケー
ball
ライ
down
ト
the
前。
line.
はい
And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on
Batting
that
fifth.
one. Able
ちょっと待ってよ。俺ちゃんと。あれだな。オッケー。よし。
to pull it down the line for a nice
Number
base hit.
44.
アキーノが来まし
To the plate now, Aristides Aquino. And as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. High in the air into shallow left center. O'Neill is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 Cardinal error, and a runner left
冒頭の
on.
犠牲フライ
One
で
inning
2
in
点
the books
先制
here.
です。
It's the Reds 2. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of
カー
runs.
ペンター
But
ね
it's。really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No
まあ
balls
ね、
in
去
one
年は
strike.
途中でね、レンジャーズとマイナー契約して、その後、ヤン
Swings
キー
through
ズ
it
と
for strike number 2.
メジャー契約し
Hey,
て、
if this guy's able to execute that
そっから一
two-seamer
気
down
に
and
ね、
away consistently, he's going to get a
こう
lot
打
of
っ
swing
て、
and
まあ
misses.
怪我さえ
He's
な
going
け
to
れ
get a
ば
lot of
ね
weak、contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
まあ20、
Protecting
まあ、
on
15
0-2,
本以上は
so
打
we'll
てた
do
ん
it
じゃないか
again.
なとは思いますけども、ただね、今年はパドレスにね、まあ移籍しましたよ。
And a changeup swung on and missed
まあ
for the
DH
first
なんで
out.
ね、まあ併用で
Made pretty quick work
まあ
of him
使う
right there,
の
setting him
か、
down on only 4 pitches.
あの
And
ま
what
あ
I
ね、
liked
可能性あ
about
ると思
all
いま
those
すけど
pitches,
も、
what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do
さあ、
any
三振を
kind
され
of
ました。
damage when pitches are located in that spot.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike
ストライ
1.
クバッキーのコースでストライク。
One out, nobody on.
さあ、第2球を投げました。
Oh, and this
お
at bat is
ー
quickly moving from
すっぽ抜
bad
け
to
た球を
worse. It's
空振りしました
0-2 now.
ね。追い込みました
You。know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider working. That thing's got depth and bite.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Now a swing and a
さあ、
miss.
三
Maybe
振、
even
は
a foul
は
tip, but it's held
では
onto
ない
behind
です
the
ね。
plate for out number 2.
Every
さ
pitcher
あ、2
looks
個
to
目の
get
三
off
振、
to a
さ
good
あ、
start,
ノ
and
リ
I'd
なんで
say
す
he's off to a
ね。
good
The
start.
catcher,
How about the
number
first
ね、
5 batters
去年
he's
引退しました
faced?
から
3
ね
of。them he sent down via the strikeout.
まあ、なんか今年で代表監督になんか就
Yadier
任した
Molina is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called
だった
strike
か
1.
な。ベンテーラか
Bases are
な。
empty
プエル
here
トリ
with
コやっ
2 men
たかな。
out.
あ、プエルトリコやったっけな。
And he misses
ね、
with
代
it
表監
1-1.
督に、ね、就任とかなんか、就任やったかな。さあ、モリーナ。
Two balls and a strike to Molina.
肩はもう、トップレベルですからね。反射神経早いですからね。
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Struck him out.
さあ、
So he
見逃
makes
し三
quick
振。
work
ああ、
of
モ
him
リー
here.
ナ、強こってます
Strikeout to
ね。
the side is retired.
ストライク
Three
はス
up,
トライクだ。
three down, three strikeouts. Not too shabby.
今、モリーナ今の手出せなかったかな。
Ready to go for the
さあ、
last
ガル
half
ビ
of
ス
the
で
inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Ready.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on
ガル
and
ビスが
try to build that lead as
今で
much
いう
as
ソ
they
フト
can
バンク
moving
に
into the later innings.
In the air out toward right
ガル
field.
ビスがね、
And this is taken in by
なん
Fowler
か
for the
キャ
first
リアで
out.
23本なんだ。パンチ力はもうある。
So
さあ、
one
バーン
away
ハ
here.
ート
The。base is
足
empty.
遅い
And
ん
next
だ
to
この
bat
バ
will
ー
be
ンハート
Tucker
が。
Barnhart. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes
そ
Thomas.
んなちょっといかんな。
He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth.
So bases
The
are empty
pitcher.
here with two gone.
Louis.
And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
カスティーヨ。
And he gets him to pop it
カス
up
ティ
on
ー
the
ヨな。
right
今
side
で
of
マ
the
リナーズやっ
infield.
たかな、確か。
And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the 1-2-3 go the
これ
Reds.
あれやったか
After
な。
two, it's a 2-0 ball
Leading off for
game.
the Cardinals.
Now at the plate, Tyler
Trade
O'Neill.
で
He
行ったんやっ
starts
たっ
off
けな、
the
バイオ
inning
は。
against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want
確
to
か
stay
長
as
期契
patient.
約
He's
で
been
マリ
throwing a
ナ
lot
ー
of
ズと、
strikes. They might want to
ね
start swinging a
え、
little
なん
bit
か契
earlier
約
in
延
the
長し
count.
ちゃったかな。
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight
さあ、三
strikeouts
振。
now, and there's one gone.
Boy,
Yeah,
he's
キレ
having
が
a
いい
hard time
ね。
just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts
うわー、
yesterday,
すごい。
and here's another
ボール
one
1個
today.
分。
Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach
す
and
ごいな。
focus on
秋
making
の
some
三振。
contact.
すごい綺麗や
Standing in
な。
now, Lane Thomas. As the first pitch to him is in there for
Strike.
a called strike one. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Boy, right down the middle for strike two.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on
高めか。
Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter,
お
you
ー、バット
better
へ
be
し折っ
swinging
た。
the bat.
さあ、カスティーヨ、間に合うか。
Throw too late to get it
ちょ
first.
っと
Not
待
a
て。
thing of
ちょっ
beauty,
と待
but
て。
it's
今
an
のはおかしいよ。
And
セ
as
ー
I
フかわ
thought
からん。
might be the
ちょっと
case
確認
based
確
on how
認。
close that play was, they're
確認
requesting
で
a
すね。
chance
多
to
分セ
review
ーフ
the
だと思うけ
replay
ど。
and decide whether or not to
ちょっ
challenge
と、
the safe
ちょっ
call.
といいですか。
And indeed, they will elect to
いや
challenge
ー、
the
これはセ
call.
ーフ
So
だと
the
思うんだけど
umpires on
な。
replay duty
The
in
Reds have
Manhattan
elected to
will
challenge
review the
the
play
previous
from
play.
Okay, we're going to get
あ、アウ
one
トです
more
ね。
look at it
アウト、ア
right
ウト、ア
here.
ウト。
Is there enough video
い
evidence
やー、
to
今のはアウ
overturn
トで
this
し
call?
ょう。
You
審
know,
判。
I think there is. The
これアウ
shot
トで
right
しょう。
there makes it look like
どうなんです
the
か。
ball beat him to first.
うん、
Looks
はい。
like a well-used
アウト。
Okay, umpires look ready,
はい、
and
また
off
成
comes the
功。
headset, and he's
Upon
out.
video
So the original
review,
call
the
is
Oh,
overturned,
challenge
and it ends
成
up
功しまし
being
た
a
ね。
well-used
And the
challenge
batter
there.
ruled out.
いやー、今のは、ちょっと、ね、
Into the
アウト
box,
でしたよ。
Miles Michaelis. She'll go after
す
the
ごい
first
な。
pitch and bounce
チャ
it
レン
into
ジ、
foul territory. This guy
ね
is still looking at a
シ
zero
リー
in
ズ
the
で
hit
ね、
column.
出てましたけど、4回と
Here's the
も
pitch.
成功してますね、
Strike two, swinging
僕。
just out in front of the
さ
slider.
あ、ラストバッター、マイコラスですね。マイコラスというと、元巨人で
Got him swinging,
活躍
and
し
that
た、
will end
マイ
the
コラス
inning.
ですけども。
Back now with
さあ、
Mark
今日は
DeRosa, Dan
解説と
Plesac, Matt
実況の担
Vasgersian,
当
as
者
it'll
が
be
ね、
Nicolas Castellanos
いつ
to
ものメ
start
ンバ
out
ー
the
でお
inning.
送りします。
Castellanos.
英語で書いてるからさっぱりわかりません。さあ、トップに戻りまして、カス
Now
テヤノ
here's
ス
the。pitch. Down the left field line and
さあ、
deep.
2対0と
And
ね、
this
レ
will
ッツが
wind
2
up a
点リードという
foul
ことで。
ball.
さあ、バッターボックスはカステヤノス。
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas
カステ
Castellanos.
ヤノスは去年、フィリーズにね、移籍しまして、もう2年目ですかね。
Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
さあ、
The 1-2.
ワンツーです。ファール。
Line to the right side.
おー、ライト
And
前。
a base hit, so
流し
early
打ちです
trouble to
ね。
lead off the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right
さあ、
now.
ウィンカー。ウィンカーね、前回ね、ホームラン打
First
ちまし
pitch
た
of the
ね。
at bat on its way. Pulls this one into the
Ah,
air out
Mlb
into right field. Fowler has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. A bouncer up the
Ah,
middle,
get there.
scooped up,
Hiya,
the second for one, the relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired.
いきません
Digging
ね。
in to try it again, Tommy Edman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a
わあ、ガ
couple
ル
of
プス、
runs,
ああ、いい
and
で
this
す
would be the right place
ね
and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike.
ね、なんか、うーとか言ってますけど。
Fowler behind a ball and
ああ、
2
いい
strikes.
なあ、キレが。
1-2 pitch coming to Fowler.
Oh, that's in.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Hit the other way out toward right field. Aquino will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
今季から中日でプレーしますからね。さあ、スアレス。
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike
ああ、
one.
しまった。
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch
ああ、
that
久
high.
しぶりです。あ
That
あ、
could be
こ
an
んばん
effective
は。
location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he fouls this one off.
ああ、侍ジャパンさんやですか。久しぶりです。
The 1-2. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Here's the pitch.
2-2 the count.
あ
Fly ball out
あ、ああ、
to
しまっ
straightaway
た。
right.
まあ、もう、ボー
Fowler
ルゾ
has
ーン
a
やん
read on it.
け。
One away.
ああ、ベルギー。ああ、
So
スア
the
レ
base
ス、ベ
is
ルギ
empty
ー
here
が。
with one away.
Oh.
And up next, the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas.
ああ、ね、スアレスはようパワーありますからね。
Lifted the other way out to left
ああ、もう。
center. O'Neill is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
全然もう、
Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino.
い
He flew
や
out
ー、
in
で
his
もね、
last
スア
at
レス
bat.
はパワーありますよ。さあ、
Ready with
キ
the
ーノで
first
す。
pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field.
ああ、もう秋のかんな。
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Welcome back. Heidi Watney
Aquino が
standing by as
ね、
we get
今
set for the
年
top of the fifth.
中日でね、
In between innings, I was able to catch up with the
まあ
manager
プレ
of
ー
the
しますけども、
Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single
まあ
guy
日本
on
で何
base
本打
yet,
つ
so it's
か
starting
で
to
すか
feel
ら
a
ね。
little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments
Leading
could
off for
lead
the
to things
Cardinals.
turning around for them.
The third baseman.
All
number
right, Heidi,
13,
thank you.
Matt Carpenter.
さあカーペンターが、
Here comes the first pitch.
まあ4番誰が、やっぱり村上かな、侍ジャパンは4番
But
は。
foul.
なんか
Ball.
1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a
Check out,
strike, but
1-1.
let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
まあね、メジャーリーガーですからね。いよいよキャンプ始まりましたから。
Changed
Well,
up on him and dropped it in
そ
for
の
a
後
called
ね、
strike.
まあ多分強化試合かな、多分まあやると思いますけど、多分相当お客さん入ると思いますからね。
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not
まあ
going
あ
to stay
と
fair.
今一番嬉しいのはやっぱやっと声出し応援が解禁になったことでしょう。
And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, it's been a
だから
rough
10
series for
球団
him
の
at
う
the plate
ち
so
まだ
far.
ね5球
That's
団が
4
ねま
strikeouts
だ
in the first two
OK
games,
とかねいい
so
です
this
よっていう
pitching
のがね
staff
まだ出て
clearly
ないみ
has
たい
him
です。
figured out.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a
ま
fly
あソフト
ball.
バンクがね昨日か声出し解禁ということで、しかもラッパも解禁したみたい
Strong
で、
defender playing up the middle in the
だから
infield.
ヤク
He's
ル
got
ト
great
と
hands,
ソフ
good
トバン
range.
ク
Those
系
skills are
な
not
んで
lost
しょ
on his
確
teammates,
か。
his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
has the
でもようや
ability.
く
What
で
I
す
love
よ。
about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands
ああ
and
なん
an
か
accurate
してた
throw.
ねそういえば。
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Paul DeYoung
なんか
becomes
ダ
the
ルビッシュ
second
の
out here in inning
球
number
受け取ったみ
5.
たいで、えらい緊張し
First
てた
pitch
ん
of
だ
the
けど
at
な、
bat.
やっぱ。メジャーリーガー
Yadier
やけど
Molina
ね。
is in with 2 away as he takes a
Counts 1-0.
ball 1-0.
だってしかも6年契約で延長したからね、バドレスと。
Pulled
あれが
high
す
in the
ごい
air
な
out
と
to
思う。
left field.
め
Castellanos
ったに
is there,
だっ
makes the
て
catch, and the
3
side
回
is
目で
retired.
しょ、確か。レ
1,
ンジャ
2,
ー
3 go the
と
Cardinals.
カ
They
ブス
trail
が
it here 2
取っ
to
た時は
nothing.
6年契約だったから、
Now to
今
the
回パドレ
plate,
スでの
Freddie
6年契約
Galvis.
だ
So
3度
far,
目
0
ですか
for
ら
1
ね。
with a fly out.
The shortstop. Ready.
Fouled away.
Galvin.
さあ、ガルビスです。そうです。ソフトバンクによるガルビスですよ。
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
あ、しま
Just
った。
behind the
No
fastball
ball,
there,
2
2 strikes now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Fowler has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
でもね、ソフトバンクはえらい補強したね、本当に。
So striding forward now, Tucker Barnhart flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
1-0.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
これがどうなのな、ソフトバンクの打線も。
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
まあ、解散のリードでしょうね。それは確か
And
に
now a
そう
2 and
だね。
1.
ある程度はね、さばいていかんとね、あかんからね、やっぱ。
Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. 2
で
down.
もそこからでしょうね、そうなると。
Now batting. The pitcher.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. Now a swing and a
でもま
third
あ楽
straight
し
fly
みで
ball
しょう
here should get
本
him
当
out
に。
of
だ
the
っ
inning.
て
1, 2, 3. Thomas will reach out with
声
one
出し
hand
も
and
で
make
き
a
るから
catch on the
ね。
move, and that
声出し応援も復活したし、
top half of the 6th about to
Leading
get
off for the
started,
Cardinals.
and digging in is the
やっとですよ。
outfielder, Tyler
ただオー
O'Neill.
プン戦も
We're
ね、
moving to the middle
も
of
う
this
だって
ball
来週
game
ぐらい
right
から
now.
で
They
しょ、
want to
確
get things
か。
going. How about trying to
来週
get some
か。
base runners on, or at least get a base hit?
も
They don't have any
本当
hits
に
going
長か
into
った
this part
よ。
of the game.
Nope, at the ball.
That's
だから
over
3
with
年
low.
ぐらい
One
ね、
ball, no strike.
もう声出し応援やらをね、できなかったからね、 ラッパーをも使えんかったし。
Count is 1-2 now.
でもやっとですよ。
Here it comes.
Ball 2.
なんかね、宮
After
崎
watching
キ
that
ャンプ
one
も
go
ね、
by
え
and a
ら
ball
い盛
being
り上がってる
called,
か
you
ら
can
ね。
rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he
でもマ
struck
ッチ
him
どうかな、
out.
今
The
年。
10th
やっぱ
victim
代打で
set
使う
down
か
on
な。
strikes thus far.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this
指
guy
名
in
代
this
打で
series.
ね、
This is
使
a really good
うだ
hitter.
け、
And
セ・
it's
リーグが
not
DH
easy
やった
to
ら
make a guy strike
ね、
out 5 times in a series
マ
up
ッ
to
チ
this point.
DH っていうこと
That's
も
what they've
面
done to this guy
白い
so
かな
far.
と思いますけど
Stepping
ね。
in now, Lane Thomas,
Ball back
as
outside.
he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball
な
one.
んかそれが面
Comes into
白い
this
ん
at
だけ
bat
ど
0 for 1 in
な
the。ball game. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Fouled off again,
で
and
も
now
大谷
he's
さ
in
ん
a
DH だ
1-2
から、
hole.
もうね、何番使うんかな。やっぱり2番使ったらすごいけどね、なんか。
Hit on the
だ
ground
から
down the
前
first
回
baseline.
の
But this is a foul
メ
ball
ンバー
as
と
the
比
count
べた
holds
ら
steady at
上がっ
1-2.
てると思いますよ。うん。より
And
選
he
手
struck
が
him out.
揃ってる
And
か
there's
ら。
strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this
ダルビッ
offense.
シュさんと
It's
大谷
been
さ
a
ん、2
pretty
人で
dominant performance on the mound,
2
and
人で
these
16
hitters
勝
have
で
no answer
大谷さ
for
ん15
anything
勝だか
he's
ら
throwing
ね。
up there. That will wear
メ
on
ジャー
you
の
if
勝
it
ち
lasts
頭が
throughout
2
most
人
of the
が
game
取るってことは
like it has here.
もう相当ですよ。
First pitch coming.
で
Here
あ
it
そこ
is.
にね、山本さんがおって、
Miles Michaelis
佐々
will
木さん
stand
もい
in
る
for
か
the
ら
second
ね。
time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is
今話題の
absolutely
ヌート
pounding
バ
the
ー。
zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
やっぱそれだけ打席
No
で
runs, no
ね、
hits,
そう
one error for the
ね。
Cardinals
そう
to
お
this
願い
point.
したんだ。栗山監督。やっ
Lifted in the air out to left.
ぱセンターヌートバーかな。
is
そした
there
ら
and he'll make
で
the
も一
catch
番
to
で使い
retire the
そうな
side.
感じはするけどね。
Order go the Cardinals.
なんか
They're
バッティ
still
ングもい
down.
い
It's
し、
2-0.
守備もいいんでしょ。なん
Leading
か
up for the Reds,
不安がいたらね。でもヌートバーもいいバッターですよ。
First
パワーもあ
delivery
るし。
to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0.
This guy
家
uses
リッ
that
チが来とったら
two-seamer
やば
to
かろう
set up his
な
other。pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball
も
away.
しね。
High fly ball out to straightaway
だか
center.
らなんかカーショーがね、びっくりしましたね。辞退したん
Thomas
でし
has it
ょ。
for route number 1.
the center fielder.
も
Riding
う
into
そう
the
ですよ
box,
ね。
Jesse Winker. It was a fly out for him
カー
in
ショ
his
ー自
last
体はびっ
trip.
くりしたな、今日。
Sent on the ground out to
Ah,
second. He's right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
In is Joey
The
Votto
first
now.
baseman.
He hit a sac fly
Joey.
earlier. He's ready.
Look
Here's
at
the
him.
first offering.
まあね、来月は雑賞が出るから、発売が。
Line to the right side.
あ
Fowler is there, and they
正面かい。
breeze through this half inning. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on
あれで
defense.
すよ。
This has
も
been a snappy one up to this point.
うメジャーの選手名鑑出たら、
Suarez over to his
も
right.
う一緒に買いますから
One
ね。
down.
日本の選手名鑑。
One
Now
gone
batting,
for the Redbirds
right
in the
fielder,
7th, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder
Fowler.
Dexter Fowler. Swing and a liner.
なんでサード
And
そこにい
that's
る
a
んか
base
な
hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. Fowler around second. He's headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game.
Now
So the
batting,
no-hit bid
the
will
first baseman.
end right here.
Paul.
Yeah, Matty,
Ah,
this is when you
Edelman.
start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that
お
reliever
前
to
さっ
get
きまで
loose.
いいピッチングしてやないか。いやー、お前のリード面がおかしいぞ。いや、なんでちゃんとリード面してますよ。いや、リード面をちゃんとしてもらうと、お前、ちゃんと困るんだよ。すいません。ちゃんとどうしたんだよ。いや、ちょっと疲れが。お前、肉食いすぎちゃうんじゃまっか。いや、ちゃんと肉食ったんですけどね。いや、食いすぎなんだよ。明日からお前、もうささびだな。そりゃ勘弁してくださいよ。いや、勘弁ならねえんだよ。野菜だ、野菜。もう、魚、野菜、水だけだ。俺、そんな痩せたくないですよ。いいか、分かったか。それだけ嫌だったら、しっかりそれ分かったか。はい、分かりました。
One out and a runner on third. Seared down the first
あ、スイッ
baseline.
チヒッターなんだ。
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball
The
game.
third baseman, number
Here's
13.
Matt Carpenter.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there, as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher.
さあ、
You think
7
what
回
you
まで
make
抑え
is a
たら、
good pitch,
も
infield
う、
playing
交
back,
代
the
してくだ
ball is
さい。
able to sneak through, a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Now the 1-0.
Nope. 2 balls.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side.
さあ、
Last half of the seventh here. Into the batter's box
Red.
next, a guy who's
The
developed
third
into one of the
baseman.
big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez.
Suarez.
Carpenter is there.
あー、なるほど。
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one
カー
away.
ジナルズ監督ばかりしに。あーちゃ
At
ー。
the
そう
plate,
なんだ。
Mike Moustakas. He's
Second
1 for
baseman.
2 and
Right.
infield shifted
Moustakas.
well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
あー、
Count now a
今
ball
日は
and a
打たん
strike.
な。
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
でもこのね、プレー4でもね、綺麗ですな、ほんと。
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
大根切りの。なんか今日のマイコラスのキレが違うな。
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. DeYoung is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
In now, Aristides Aquino. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball
ちょ
1.
っとね、開幕から
This
全
guy's got to
然
be pretty
ち
proud
ょっ
of
と打
what
っ
he's
てない
done
です
so far. It's
ね。
never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind
打っ
of
てないですねって言ったら打ち上がった。
that
打
is
って
notoriously known.
ないです
Legs
ね。
turning.
だ
He's
から打
headed
った
for
な。
second. So a struggle that
Now
time
batting.
for him in center field,
The
and as a result,
shortstop.
he'll be tagged with the
Ready.
E8 on the play.
Galvin.
さあ、ガルビス。
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is Yadi Molina digging in now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Raisel Iglesias is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
マルティネスは。
Now here's a swing and
特に
a
マルティ
high
ネスは、
drifting into shallow right field. There is Moustakas
一昨年
in for the
ね、東
first
京オリン
out.
ピックでやったからね、対戦してるからね。
There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter.
だから
And
当
they'll
時
be
日
very
本ね、
happy
オリン
with
ピッ
how
ク
the day
で
went.
Matty
出てた選
V,
手、
really a
大体わ
solid
かるからね。
performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. 0-1 the count. The pitch.
で、 で、クローザー。
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the
8th。マイコラスとマルティネスはもうこの2人はもうね、知っていると思いますよ。
He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
J ロットが1番、可能の代打の切り札。でも代打の切り札なんだ。可能は。
Swung on and missed that strike two.
第3回大会でえらい打ちまくったからね、あの時は良かったけど、まあ年齢的にもね、ちょっともう40ですか。
And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's in there, base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Jairo Munoz come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
メンバーがね、外が3番。やっぱそうでしょうな。マチャドがいるもんな。ゲレロジュニアもいるしね。OK なスケッチ。ファンソトもなんかパトです。したんでしょ、1年。
Standing in, Tucker Barnhart. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as they're on the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Scott Schebler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 43.
すごいな。おじいちゃんだ方や。
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball
おじい
one.
ちゃんや。腰が。
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add the lead. Give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
First delivery to him on the way.
最悪だ。
Molina is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit.
よし、やっと打ってくれたぞ、お前、ウィンカー。
As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
さあ、
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. Votto puts a good swing on it and sends a ball well into right field. Fowler looking up.
入ったホームラン。ボトホームラン第1号。
Joey Votto, a 2-run shot.
3、4番アベックランが達成。師匠やっと打ってくれたか。いやー打ったさね。
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation.
さあ、もう
Let him
山なく
relax.
ピッチャー
When
交代。
something happens in the top of the ninth
Number
that warrants getting him up.
あー、
Alex
すいません、ボール
Reyes
くだ
is
さい。
out from the
お
bullpen
前、
now as he'll make
頼む
his
で、
first
あん
appearance
まり
here
手に
on
入
the
れたくない
season.
んだ。分かってんだろうな。分かりました。ちゃんと抑えます。本当だな。抑えなかったら分かってんだろうな。分かりますよ。ちゃんと抑えますから。だろうな。俺を送球信じてください。
Into the box now,
Third baseman,
Eugenio
number
Suarez.
7.
As the first pitch
Eugenio.
has been high,
さあ、
it's
1
ball
球目
one.
ボール。
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ground ball foul
Oh,
down
foul.
the left side.
さあ、このピッチャー、球
Three runs
速いです
already home
ね。
High and deep down the left field line. And
Ah,
this will wind
Suarez.
up a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off.
おほう、食らいつく。
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
あー、自動じた。
Fowler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
しかし、レッツの顔が打ってくれました。後
Strike for 3 in
藤
the inning.
が
Two on this two-run home run.
ツーランホームラン
Last
で
chance coming up here for the
5対
Redbirds.
1と
It's
4
now
点リードです。
5-1.
さあ、もう、ここでクローザーですね。
Pedro Strop comes on from the pen, hoping to
Devonta.
finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
よし。まあ、いいでしょうね。
Now
よい
back
し
to the
ょ。
top of the lineup,
Leading off for the
stepping in, Tommy Edman.
The
He'll
second
try and
baseman.
lead things off here in
Tommy
inning number
Edman.
9. No balls and 1 strike.
Ball
Tried
one.
to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul.
さあ、ファウル。
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
さあ、打ち上げた。
This is hit
打ち上げた、
high
打
in
ち
the
上げ
air
た。
out toward left center.
よいしょ。
Castellanos
OK。
range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting.
Now
Right
batting,
fielder.
Dexter Fowler
Dexter.
tripled and scored in his last
Fowler.
at bat. We'll see what he does for a
今年引
follow-up
退
back
しました
here.
ね。
No balls and a strike to count. Called strike 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging.
三
Two
振。
gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has
Now
looked
back.
sharp
Gold
and it
doesn't-
backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter.
Gold.
These days,
Ball one.
pitching has become a full staff effort,
Ball
and
one,
I've been
no
impressed
strike.
with the job these guys have done so far.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals'
ball,
first
1 strike.
baseman. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Castellanos
はい、
is there to
試合
make
終
the
了。
catch, and with that, the ball game
な
is
んとこ
over.
れで2
Hey,
連
one
勝
of the。keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in
さ
front
あ、
of
ウ
their
ィ
home
ンカーの
crowd.
タイムリー
5-1
ヒッ
the
トと、
final total in today's
スアレ
game.
スのホームラン、そして
Cincinnati
冒頭の
Reds
ツーラン
crossed
が
the
出た。
plate 3 times
今日
in
は
the
5対
8th,
1と
helping
勝ちまし
propel them to the win.
カスティアノスがね、
Earns
カ
his
スティー
first
ヨ
win of
が
the season as he finished
よく投げ
7
ました
innings with
ね。
only 2 hits allowed. Miles Michaelis pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 5 runs, 8 hits.
さあ、試合が終わりました。5対1ということで、シンシナティレッズが、勝ちました。いや、でも、いい試合でしたね。さあ、これで2連勝と、前回8対2だったんですよ。で、次もね、また、こちらですね。試合をね、またやっていきたいと思います。じゃあ、今日はね、これで終わりたいと思います。侍ジャパンさんありがとうございました。ということで、今日はここまでとして、ここまでです。それでは、 お疲れ様でした。